In today's video, I'm going to share something very profound with you. Why most skilled professionals never go global. Stick around with me till the end of this video. Let me say something that will sound uncomfortable, but honest. Most skilled professionals don't fail to go global because they are not good enough. Yes, it's not because skilled professionals are not good enough. It's not because of that they don't go global. They fail because they keep waiting for permission that will never come. My name is Dr. Abimbola Adegui. I'm a lecturer in business in United Kingdom. I'm also a global positioning and global opportunities coach. Stick around with me to the end of this video. And before I go on, I want you to subscribe to this channel, share and like. Most skilled professionals don't stay in one location. They don't stay local because they lack the skills, the experience, or the certification. No, that is not the problem. I can tell you for facts. Because most skilled professionals are qualified, they are dependable, people respect their works. But the paradox is, the more skilled you are, the easier it is to get stuck. I want you to click that. Yes, the more skilled you are, the easier it is for you to get stuck. Because you have mastered your role, you see yourself as reliable, you know that people trust you, and slowly and gradually, without noticing, you become complacent, you become comfortable, with being invisible outside your environment. It's not that you are lazy, it's not that you are confused, but you are just deeply ebbed where you are. You are just deeply rooted where you are. But you have to move. You are not a tree. If you have skills, you are educated, hardworking, have certification, and want to go global as a professional, this video is for you. I'm going to share how you can go global as a skilled professional. Here is what no one tells you about being skilled. Yes, no one tells you this thing I'm about to share. Skill can trap you. Click that. When you are good at your job, people rely on you, isn't it? Yes, they do. You become the one who always delivers, in quotes, the dependable one, the expert inside the system. For example, I've met professionals who have been in the same organization for 10 to 15 years, even more. They train others, they solve problems, even complex problems. But outside that organization, nobody knows them. Imagine. They are powerful, but only within the four walls of their organization. Global positioning and global opportunities don't look inside your office. That is what I want you to know. Global opportunities and positioning, they don't look inside your office. No, they don't. They look outwards. Global opportunities look outward. Many professionals were trained like this. Do your job well. Be loyal. Someone senior will notice you. Then opportunities will come. That system only works in your environment, in your vicinity. It rarely works globally. Globally, nobody is watching your dedication unless you show it. Global positioning is a show business, so you've got to show it. I've seen people wait years for them to be nominated for recommendation or validation, while others with less experience simply applied, they simply published, or they simply spoke up. Going global requires movement before permission. I want you to click that. Going global, it requires you moving before your promotion. You've got to show yourself. You've got to move. You've got to be comfortable with moving, with showing yourself. The one that is very common is, I just need one more course. I'm not ready yet. I just need one more certification. I need one more year of experience. I'm not ready yet. Meanwhile, someone with less knowledge but clearer positioning is already in the front. And here is the truth I want you to know. Most global opportunities don't require perfection. They just require evidence of thinking and contribution. For you to be a skilled professional, you have critical thinking skill, isn't it? So global opportunities just required you knowing how to think and showcasing your contributions, not perfection. Readiness is often fear dressed up as preparation. Readiness is often fear dressed up as preparation. Another big issue is many professionals believe their experience only works where they are. Yes, they feel their experience only works where they are. For instance, somebody might say, oh, I work in United Kingdom, I work in Canada, I work in South Africa, I work in Nigeria. Will this be relevant abroad? I am in a small institution. Will they take me seriously? I work behind the scenes. Who will listen to me? I want you to know that problems are global. Experiences are global. Nobody is going to ask you, how did you get the experience? Where did you get it? Did you get it in UK, US, Canada? No, experiences are the same thing. Strategies are global. Problems are global. Leadership challenges are global. If you have solved problems in one context, maybe in a leadership position, a leadership role, even if it is in your community, it's still the same strategy. You already have global value. You just haven't translated it yet. Yes, that is what it means. The another thing I see with skilled professional is, let's be honest, most skilled professionals are extremely busy. Most skilled professionals are extremely busy. Meetings, deadlines, reports, mentoring, coaching, consulting, teaching, so many deliverables. But busyness does not equal visibility. Yes, busyness does not equal visibility. I know people doing excellent work that their work is never written about. They never share it. They never document their work. So when opportunities search online, they find nothing. Because global clients, global employers these days, they first of all search you out online before reaching out to you. Everyone now is online. The world is now a global village. So most skilled professionals don't put their values out there. They are not searchable. It's not because you lack the value, but because your value lives offline. Your values live offline. And another thing is, you talk about your job like a job description. That is, you talk about what you do like a job description. That is another common mistake. How you describe yourself as a professional is very important. This is a very big one, and most professionals, they don't realize this. Yes, this is a very big one, and most professionals are doing this. They don't even realize they are doing this. When they ask you what they do, when they ask you what do you do, you say, I work in operations. I support project deliveries. I lecture. I'm a lecturer. I'm a professor. I'm a senior lecturer. I'm part of the strategy team. None of these statements is actually wrong, actually. But they are just empty to someone who doesn't know you. Yes. They are just empty to global clients, to global employers. They are empty because they don't know you. And this is why a job description tells where you sit. It doesn't tell the problems you solve. Yes, a job description. I'm a lecturer, I'm a senior lecturer, I'm a professor, I'm a consultant. They just tell where you are. It doesn't tell the solution that you bring. It doesn't tell the problems you solve. For example, two people can say, I work in customer service. But one might say, I handle complaints. One just says, I handle complaints. Another redesigns it. That is, I give customer satisfaction. Another might redesign broken system that cause complaint. Do you understand? Another might say, I redesign broken systems that cause complaint. Can you see the difference? One says, I handle complaints. Another one says, I redesign broken systems that cause complaints. Can you see? Globally, those are two different people. Or take another role, for example, teaching. Many professionals say, I am a lecturer. Yes, a lot of professionals say, I am a lecturer, I'm a professor, I'm a senior professor. But a stronger explanation sounds like, I help students turn theory into real business decisions, especially in under-resourced environments. If you teach in under-resourced environments, or you can just stop at, I help students turn theory into life applicable decision. Can you see? Same rule, but the way you present it is different. Completely different signal. Global audiences listen for thinking, not titles. Yes, they listen to you for your thinking, not title. They want to know, what problem do you repeatedly solve? What do people come to you for? What do people come to you for? What improvements do you make What does your input, what improvement does it make? If you don't answer these questions clearly, people can't place you. Even if you are excellent at what you do, people can't place you. If your story doesn't show how you think, people can't place you. Yes, people can't place you. Another thing I see professionals do is that quietly disqualify themselves. That part is uncomfortable but real. They quietly disqualify themselves. This is very true. It's very real. This one is subtle and is very common. Yes, it doesn't sound dramatic. It sounds reasonable. Yeah, this actually sounds reasonable. People say things like, I will apply when I'm more confident. Let me wait till I have international exposure. They probably want someone younger. They will pick someone abroad anyway. So nothing happens. Nothing happens because they've disqualified themselves quietly. Not because they were rejected, but because they never tried. They never entered the room. I've seen professionals read an opportunity and immediately focus on one requirement they don't meet, or one requirement they don't have, instead of the 5 requirements that they have. They just disqualify themselves with that single requirement that they don't have or they don't meet. They don't focus on those 5 others that they meet or they have. Someone will say, I've never spoken internationally, and ignore the fact that they have trained teams, they have led initiatives or solved problems for years. Another example is a professional sees a fellowship or a grant and thinks, oh, I've not published enough if you're in the academics, without realizing that experience-based insight also counts if documented properly. For instance, you have supervised students. Yes, that's experience-based. The truth is, most people who get selected were not perfect matches. No, they were not perfect matches. They were just visible matches. See, self-disqualification happens quietly. You don't apply, you don't pitch, you don't share your work. You wait for that one day that you want to figure out everything. That one day. And over time, that waiting becomes a habit. You begin to disqualify yourself. Imposter syndrome starts setting in. You stop believing in yourself. Global opportunities don't reject you first. Most times, professionals reject themselves long before that. And here is the shift, the real shift. Let me say this clearly. Going global does not necessarily mean relocating, quitting your job, becoming somebody else. It means deciding that your work deserves to go beyond borders. It means moving from just being skilled, experienced, or certified to being strategically positioned, moving from hidden to being strategically visible, moving from waiting to being strategically intentional. Most skilled workers or professionals never go global, not because they can't, but because they never step outside. They don't step beyond their comfort zone, their immediate environment, long enough to be seen. And once you make that decision to go beyond your immediate environment long enough, doors begin to open to you. If this spoke to you, I want to assure you that you are not yet behind. You are just at the point where clarity needs to meet courage. Yes, don't be discouraged. Don't feel behind. You just need more courage to go out there. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe to this channel, share and like. And if you are still confused about how to position for global opportunities, use the link in the description box to book for a one-on-one clarity section. And I will see you in my next video.